Come back to today broadcast. Let us go down to what is going on in United States, U.S. Congress House. What is happening there? According to the headline, it says, "From detention to victory, how Nnamdi Kanu secure historical United States recognition." From detention to victory. In fact, what is going on right now in U.S. and the Congress House of America, it is something that is, in fact, it is shocking and it is surprising. The Nigerian government don't expect this type of order from the U.S. congressman that give an order that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should immediately be released. In fact, within 24 hours. But we are still expecting, we are still waiting for the government of Nigeria to act and to do what they're supposed to do. Because there was a time, even though, yes, this year, the UN, United Nations, called for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but the government of Nigeria, they are too adamant, and they are the people that no matter whatever you do, they will keep looking at you. They are very, very adamant. They know law, but they will never respect their law. But they will want you to respect their own law. What type of a country is that? Once they take you to their courts, they will, after the case, and once they see the case that you won, they will not respect you because of you won them or because of you win them. But if they win you, they will not be expecting you to respect them because of they are the government. And now the government, the country, which is Nigeria, have a signatory to many international bodies like the UN, ECOWAS, and other bodies that is into signatory with issue of human rights and the issue of referendum and issue of self-determination. But once you come to the country of Nigeria, the government, they will be doing as if they don't understand what is happening. Right now, they have now given order for them to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, don't skip any part of the video. Just watch by yourself and see what is going on. As you're about to watch, like, subscribe, and share for everyone to see things going on in the country.
United States of America don't come out today, did the unbelievable, called for the immediate release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, gave order to Tinubu government. Equally, we are going to be hearing what the IPOB members said concerning this latest updates coming from United States of America over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family's response concerning this matter. All this and more will be detailed in this particular video. If only you can watch it to the very end. Greetings, my wonderful people. I'm back again with another latest and trending updates for all Biafrans. So Biafrans, today, United States of America decided to take a stance concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. U.S. Congress have finally called for immediate release of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Wetin the family talk and also wetin IPOB talk, we are going to look deep into all of this matter. Let us first start from wetin the United States of America Congress said today. As you can see on your screen, this particular update is coming from Daily Post, and it says U.S. lawmaker move motion for immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu. Video. We are going to be seeing the video after reading all these updates where they here. We will watch the video. As you can see, this particular update came out today on July 24, 2026. Let us go deeper with the detail of this very news. A United States Congressman, John James, has moved a motion on the floor of U.S. Congress for the immediate release of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. James moved the motion on Thursday, saying that Nigeria is the deadliest place on earth to be a Christian. He called on the Nigerian government to conduct another trial on Nnamdi Kanu in accordance with its own constitution, based on evidence, with access to legal counsel, medical care, and international law. That they should start another new trial on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They should bring him out of prison and start another new trial. And this particular trial is going to come with conditional, because right now, the US guarding this trial. And also, the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will have access to legal counsel, medical care, and international law pertaining to human conditions of detention. He alleged that since 2019, that many Christians in Nigeria have been slaughtered as part of a sustained pattern of religiously motivated violence by Islamic jihadists, ignored or enabled by the Nigeria government. That I'm so happy that right now that the international community, the whole world, they are seeing Nigeria government of who they truly are. That they are the real sponsor of terrorists. They are the real sponsor of the genocide, Christian genocide happening in Nigeria. Shebi, when I hear what this US Congress said here, that many Christians are being killed since 2019 as a result of waiting Nigeria government, the hard way Nigeria government gave to terrorists in the country. Let us continue. According to him, extremist groups like Boko Haram are allowed to operate without any meaningful response from authorities. Obayashi, he is not telling lies that extremist groups like Boko Haram, ISWAP, and the rest of them, that they are allowed to operate in Nigeria without any strong interruption, without Nigeria government taking a strong actions to stop them from operating. The lawmaker further claimed that Nnamdi Kanu was convicted in a false show trial for speaking out about what was happening in Nigeria, alleging that he is currently serving a life sentence in prison, convicted on false terrorism charges. God, I thank you so much. Even the US, that they are aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted on a false terrorism charges. Or when he had the terrorism, in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not commit anything related to terrorism. But yet, Nigeria government charged him for terrorism. Now, a US Congress don't see him. When they talk today, said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted on a false terrorism charges. Let us continue. According to John James, I employ my colleagues to support my bill for the Nigerian government to release Nnamdi Kanu immediately and unconditionally. Wow. Wow. What a righteous and a brave congressman from the US. Let's continue. America gives billions of dollars to Nigeria. We will not continue to fund Christian genocide. We have the moral obligation to stand up so that our Christian brothers and sisters can worship the Lord our God in peace, he said. Actually, in my first video, previous video before this one, I brought that very video where he spoke, but I did not analyze it very well. So now I am going to replay it here so that I go hear directly from his mouth. After watching the video, we'll go see what the IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family have to say about this very update. Please do not forget to like and share this with other Biafrans.
Nigeria is the deadliest place on earth to be a Christian today. Since 2019, tens of thousands of Christians in Nigeria have been slaughtered as part of a sustained pattern of religiously motivated violence by Islamist jihadis ignored or enabled by the Nigerian government. Extremist groups like Boko Haram are allowed to operate without any meaningful response from authorities. A courageous leader named Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted in a farce show trial for speaking out about what's happening. He's currently serving a life sentence in prison, convicted on false terrorism charges. I implore my colleagues to support my bill, H.Res. 1321, calling on the Nigerian government to conduct another trial in accordance with its own constitution, based on evidence, with access to legal counsel, medical care, and international law pertaining to humane conditions of detention, or, better yet, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu immediately and unconditionally. America gives billions to Nigeria. We will not continue to fund a Christian genocide. We have the moral obligation to stand up so our Christian brothers and sisters can worship the Lord our God in peace. With that, Mr. Speaker, I yield.
Chai, now God go bless you, my brother. Now God go bless you. God of Biafra will richly bless you abundantly beyond the expectation. So Biafrans, when I don't hear from the horse's mouth. Now let us hear from IPOB, from Barrister Lawyer Jimakon and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family about this particular update. This is coming from IPOB. They said Nnamdi Kanu is now a global symbol of injustice. Nnamdi Kanu is now global symbol of injustice. IPOB backs the U.S. Congress motion. Indigenous people of Biafra IPOB has declared that its leader Nnamdi Kanu is now a global symbol of injustice and no longer a Nigeria matter. Yes, so Nnamdi Kanu go from local matter. He is now a global matter. Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer a Nigeria internal matter. He has become a global symbol of injustice, and free voices across the world are rising. The unity, sense of direction, and unflinching resolve shown by the 100 men and women of Divine Project, even amid Onyendu's suffering, proves our determination to secure a referendum. IPOB is now truly one family again after the chaos of 5 years. This is a historic moment. Apart from the great Nelson Mandela, no other African leader in modern time have received a direct spotlight and advocacy on the floor of United States of Congress as Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This singular attention demonstrates the potency of IPOB under the supreme leadership of Onyendu and the administrative competence of the Mazi Chris Nwogo-led 4th Directorate of State. So guys, when I don't hear what IPOB they talk. So my people, they try to tell us here, say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nike Hagugondi Zoo, it don't pass Nigeria level. Now, na international in day. And according to history, he said this is a historic moment because apart from Nelson Mandela, no other African leader have gotten this kind of direct spotlight and advocacy on the floor of U.S. Congress briefing. My people, na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu run am. Apart from Nelson Mandela, no other African leader don't get this kind of attention where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is getting and is being discussing by the United States of American Congress, my people. Nkano eba another wonder. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu truly bohamadi kendi bojaga. Now let us hear from Barrister Lawyer Jimako before his family. Lawyer Jimako said, breaking, U.S. Congressman John James moved a motion on the floor of U.S. Congress for the immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Kudos to DOS, avid ambassadors for self-determination and rising sun for a job well done in the record time and in the open for the whole world to see. And Kanu Takanu, on behalf of the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have this to say concerning this update. According to him, he said, history beckons. Kanu reacts as U.S. Congressman moves for IPOB's leader's release. Kingsley Kanu Takanu, the younger brother of the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has welcomed a move by a United States Congressman, John James, demanding the immediate release of the sensationist. Reacting, Kanu Takanu, in a post on his official X handle, held the move, likening the IPOB leader to late activist and former South African President Nelson Mandela. He wrote, only two personalities in recorded human history have ever been mentioned or debated on the floor of the great U.S. Congress, and they are Nelson Mandela and today Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the IPOB. History beckons. Sincere thanks to U.S. Congressman John James for boldly speaking out, exposing this injustice, and demanding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's unconditional release. So, Biafrans, and I don't see the update now. Meanwhile, he gets another update where they trend since 2 days ago. saying that Donald Trump wrote a letter to Tinubu congratulating him about how he succeeded in ending the Christian genocide going on in Nigeria. I am here to announce to you that that update, in case you've seen it, is false. Yes, so now AI. Now I'm going to allow you to watch this video and hear the full analysis from this our sister. Please, as you are watching, like the video if you have not done that and share it with other Biafrans.
It trended yesterday that President Donald J. Trump congratulated Tinubu on how he's doing well to tackle the insecurity. And I was wondering, these congratulations, you see, where is the congratulations from? Because a lot of propaganda can be going on the social media. Whereas all those things are propaganda. All those things are lie. Very deep lie. They are deep lie. And when he can congratulations from the United States of America or President Donald J. Trump congratulated Tinubu, there is nothing like that. According to them, they say that President Donald J. Trump sent a message, sent a letter to Tinubu congratulating him on how he's trying to tackle the insecurity in Nigeria, but it's a lie. I saw this particular write-up from a U.S. Department of Mission, and they tagged Nigeria. U.S. Department with a U.S. mission, they tagged Nigeria. According to them, they said, the United States strongly condemns the horrific killings of members of Reverend Ezekiel Dachimo's family in Plateau State. Nigeria, the continued violence targeting Christian communities and other vulnerable populations in Nigeria's Middle Belt is deeply alarming. And what to this thing she will relate here to congratulation? Is there anyhow that this thing is in any way related to congratulation? Like somebody congratulating somebody for what you did? There is nothing like that. If you don't get it right, I will go again. The United States strongly condemn the horrific killings of members of Reverend Ezekiel Dachimo's family in Plateau State. The continued violence targeting Christian communities and other vulnerable populations in Nigeria's Middle Belt is deeply alarming. There is nothing like congratulation. There is nothing like Donald Trump is congratulating Tinubu na lie. I saw the news, it was trending yesterday. They were congratulating Tinubu. This one is from the official handle of a U.S. department. Look at it. From their verified official handle. Look at it. You see that thick blue? From their official verified handle. They continued, we extend our deepest condolences to the victims' family and all those affected. As I discussed last week with Nigerian officials, we must do more to prevent violent acts like those yesterday. The perpetrators must be held accountable and urgent action is needed to strengthen security and protect Christians. Did you hear it? They are telling Nigeria that they are not doing enough. That the things they are not doing, that they are doing is not enough. All the things. I see this is the reasons why Tinubu is demanding for more people to, enter the military. They are trying to recruit more military. But a lot of Tinubu supporters are on social media shouting up and down that President Donald J. Trump is commending Tinubu. Commending Tinubu for where? As per Tinubu cook rice and stew or guinea. As per Tinubu do one good thing or what? How is President Donald J. Trump congratulating Tinubu? This is from their official verified handle. Ihem Nagunu is pure. There is nothing like a commendation. There is nothing like congratulation. There is nothing like you did well. There is nothing like you are doing well. They are even telling them you are not doing enough. President Donald J. Trump's department are telling Tinubu, you are not doing enough. What you are doing, we are not seeing it. And they are telling them that all those people that went and buy the family of Reverend Ezekiel Dachimo, because they say that man, he lost, I think, 9 members of his family. I'll be 7 members of his family. They are telling them that those people that are involved, those perpetrators have to be brought to book. Where are you going to see them? Tinubu is not ready to do anything. And the United States of America is not congratulating them. But you will see Tinubu supporters, all of them, they are on the social media shouting, hey, President Donald J. Trump is congratulating Tinubu. La la, you're washi. Oh, washi, walk on, ezibontashi. There is no how. With the level of unaliving, despite they have restricted a lot of people from bringing all the killings, the way they are massacring people on the social media. If they see you bringing it out, they are going to make sure that they bring down your account or do anything to make sure that they hunt you down. So they are doing everything possible to make sure that they stop people from bringing out all those evidences to the public in order to hide their image, in order to hide their agenda, the things that they want to continue to do. That is what they are doing now. But I want to tell you that President Donald J. Trump never congratulated Tinubu for any reason.
So, Biafrans, I don't know what you think about this particular update or that you've heard the updates coming from United States of America over our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Drop your opinion in the comment section. Do not forget to drop some words of prayer that in no distant time that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be a free man again. Don't forget to like and share this with other Biafrans. I will see you guys again.
Oh yes, that is it. You all have seen the thing that is going on in the country. That is why we say in this country, the best solution is to let every zone to go. Let Biafra go. Let the Arewa, the Oduduwa, and any part who want to be on their own. Because joining everybody here together in the name of one Nigeria is not helping anybody, and it is not even improving anybody. Finally, the US, they have now started raising the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in US Congress House. In fact, it is a very historical move because it is very, very hard for you to see an African man, black man for that matter, being raised in US, in the white man's conference, in the place where they are discussing matters that concerns politics, that concerns security, and a lot of things. The white man will be raising it for you. It's very, very difficult. But as you can see, Nigerian government the other day, even though yesterday as I was reading the news, they say that proscribed IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu terrorist, being discussed. I was even surprised seeing that they are still claiming that he's a terrorist and is proscribed, and they are still putting it into their own news. I was surprised. A person that you claim that is a terrorist, a person that you claim that is this, is that is the same person that the US is advocating for his release, and is telling you that he's the only person that is speaking for the masses. He's the only person that that has been saying a lot concerning what is happening in Nigeria. And for it, you now went and kidnapped him and jailed him. In your own court, you have received a lot of court case that already give Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom for him to be free. But you now wait until Omotosho now came and now do your own bidding before they accept that yes, that is from court. But what about other cases that he has won? He won in Kenya, he won in Enugu, he won in Abuja here. He won many times about his race, but the government, they refuse to do the needful. And many people have come for his appeal, and many people have come to plead for Tinubu for him to release him. He refused. Many international bodies have already called for them to release him. They refuse. So we don't understand. If you say that Nigeria is so sacrosanct to you that you cannot even think about the well-being of your own people, then what about the people who is dying every day? The terrorist is killing, and the bandit is kidnapping, and a lot of things is happening. And the Fulanis, they are claiming that they are the landlord of Nigeria. They own everywhere, and you cannot do anything without them. You don't think about those ones, but the person that you are talking about every day is the person that is every time he come out and he will tell the world, look at what is going on in Nigeria. That is the only person you call a terrorist. You have been rehabilitating terrorists, bandits, Boko Haram, ISWAP, ISIS, all of them into the society and into the Nigerian military. That is why you see there is a lot of sabotage in the military. Once you are going, you don't know that they have already sabotaged what you are doing. Then before you know, they will blow them up. Then at the end, you will claim that you don't know what's happening. And this issue of terrorist sponsors, we have given it to you here countless times. The people that started this issue of insecurity in Nigeria, the governors that started it, the ministers, and how they form it, and today it become a global talk. The people that started it, until date, the Nigerian government, they have not even one day go to arrest those people or to even to interrogate them. They have never. But somebody that comes out to talk against the injustice that is going on in the country, then you now went to kidnap him and to sentence him life in prison in the name of speaking for his own people. The issue of Biafra is what they must discuss. They must discuss this issue of Biafra in National Assembly, whether they like it or not. That is what is there. Because the generation that is coming now and the generation that is presently, we don't even understand their mind or what they may do tomorrow. Now everything, every word today begins from the social media. Every talk begins from the social media. And everything you are seeing today begins from the social media. The revolution people is expecting is from the social media. And once people has been saying this thing more and more, one day you will see them rise up and say enough is enough. That is what is happening. But those elders, those kakus, those people, those papas that have already reached 100 and something years, that has been there in power, they don't want to go out and they want to be there forever. They are securing their business, securing their company, securing their land, and they don't want to go back. Person like Tinubu, who is about 100 and the ancient father, but he's here still claiming that he's the president of Nigeria. When we are in the modern age of digital age, computer age that want to be doing things the way in the right path, but a old man that is almost 100 years is there still controlling you. I don't understand. Coming down to all the senators, most of the governors, the same thing. Then they want power by all means. They want to be there by all means. And you want the country to develop and you want the country to grow. Corruption have already taken and they're eating the fabrics of this country to the extent that they are now start using AI to join and to do things to claim that is Donald Trump, J. Trump, that did it. Had it been, it is not issue of social media today and it is not issue of internet. No matter whatever that happens, people must dig deep to bring out the results, the thing that is going on, and to bring it out and to show the proof. Look at what happened. How come they will use AI to write a letter concerning Donald Trump that Donald Trump sent to Tinubu? And till now, I don't think that if the government have said anything about it, they have not. They have not. Just because of 2027 election, all those things have been happening, and then they are doing it because of their 2027 election so that they will win. But they don't want to do the right thing. Look at the country we are living. Every day things keep increasing. People keep dying in poverty. Nobody is there to talk to them. Nobody is there to help. Instead of it, the government is there paying the Washington DC for them to close the Christian genocide that is going on in Nigeria. It is very, very shameful. It's very shameful. And they don't want anybody to hear the thing that is happening. Now, do the needful. You want Nigerians to be happy. Make them happy. Do what you're supposed to do. Number one, this issue of insecurity. Reduce the insecurity in the country. The people, they are not crying for any other thing. They say, chase away this insecurity and let their life be. They are not demanding for you to give them money or for you to do this or to do that. The poor people in the country know how they used to survive because they know that Nigeria has not been a country. So they know how they have been surviving. Remove the insecurity to their farmland, to the road, and to anywhere. Then they will now be surviving the way they used to survive. Not bringing insecurity and make it to full everywhere. Nobody can go to farm, nobody can go to street, nobody can travel. And at the end, you want people to smile. That is not going to work in any way. In fact, I would like your comment down below. What do you think about your thing? Like, subscribe, and share for everyone to see things going on in the country. Thank you for watching.